Hello, gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Dr. Hannah Kim, men's sexual health, and for the past 12 years, I've had the honor of standing beside men just like you, guiding them toward reclaiming their strongest health and vitality, especially as we enter our 50s, 60s, and beyond that today. I want to discuss a subject that is essential to your quality of life, your confidence, and the strength of your most important relationships, intimacy. The title of this video is Why Men Need Sex. But stay with me because the need I'm talking about goes much deeper than the physical. It's biological, yes, but it's also about respect, emotional connection, and personal well-being. Before we begin, tell me where you're watching from today. Drop a comment below. Tap the like button so this important message reaches more men. And make sure you're subscribed for more honest, supportive health guidance. Let's start by breaking a common myth, one that has created a great deal of misunderstanding between men and the women they love. The myth is that a man's desire for intimacy is nothing more than a basic physical urge, that it's simply a biological impulse that needs release. But here is the honest biological truth. For men, healthy sexual connection is the primary way respect, affirmation, and emotional security are processed within a relationship. When intimacy is present, a powerful cascade of hormones is released. Not only physical relief, but a surge of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and a reduction in cortisol, the stress hormone. For a man, this connection becomes a direct, nonverbal affirmation of his role, his worth, and his love. It's how his nervous system says, I am safe, I am connected, I am valued. It's less about the act itself and more about the bridge it builds. Throughout my career, I've worked with countless couples married for decades where this fundamental communication gap creates emotional distance. A woman often feels loved through deep conversation and quality time. A man often feels affirmed through physical connection and shared vulnerability. When that connection is missing, or worse, used as leverage, the emotional damage is profound. When intimacy becomes a duty, a task, or a box to check, it crushes a man's confidence. He doesn't just feel rejected. He feels dismissed as a husband, as a partner, and as a man. Here's the key truth I want you to carry through this entire video. A healthy, intimate life is not a luxury in a strong relationship. It is a core, non-negotiable pillar of a man's overall well-being and a marriage's longevity. So if you're feeling a disconnect, or simply want to build the strongest bond possible with your partner, what can you do? It starts with 3 essential habits that extend far beyond the bedroom. Habit number 3, prioritize connection, not completion. We tend to focus on the end result, but true vitality lives in the experience itself. Biologically, intimacy should never feel like a race. When performance becomes the goal, stress rises, cortisol increases, and the very hormones you want are suppressed, relaxed. Meaningful connection activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and repair mode, which is essential for both sexual health and overall wellness. Emotionally, slowing down and focusing on shared pleasure instead of personal release tells your partner they are valued, not used. It transforms intimacy from a physical act into a shared emotional experience, strengthening your dignity and sense of worth. Practically, this means building physical connection outside the bedroom. A 30-second hug, holding hands during a walk, sitting close while watching a movie. These moments build comfort and closeness, making intimacy feel natural instead of forced. Habit number 2, make vulnerability a daily practice. We've all been raised to be the strong, silent type, haven't we? But over time, that strength can quietly turn into a wall. Biologically, ongoing stress is the enemy of a healthy, intimate life. Stress tightens blood vessels and lowers testosterone. So how do we relieve stress? By sharing our burdens in a safe, space. When you open up about a fear, a worry, or a difficult day, your body releases the same oxytocin that bonds you during intimacy. It's a two-way relationship. Emotional openness strengthens physical vitality. Emotionally hiding your true self traps you in a tiring role of pretending. Vulnerability means accepting that your partner loves you, flaws included. This practice creates emotional freedom and delivers a powerful boost in confidence. You are loved for who you truly are, not who you act like you are. Practically once each day, share one thing you are honestly anxious or concerned about. Don't search for solutions, just for a listener. Saying, "I'm stressed about this budget," can be an act of intimacy just as meaningful as anything that happens in the bedroom. Habit number 1, see intimacy as a commitment to joy. What if the secret to a fulfilling sex life is realizing it's something you do for yourself? Biologically, a healthy, intimate life is connected to better sleep, lower blood pressure, and a stronger immune system. It's a real health habit, just like exercise. When you enjoy it for yourself, when it becomes a pleasure you seek instead of a debt you pay, your body responds with a wave of beneficial neurochemicals. Emotionally, when men feel they are demanding intimacy, it crushes their sense of dignity. But when you shift your perspective to sharing a moment of mutual pleasure and deep connection, resentment and obligation disappear. You feel confident, free, and deeply fulfilled. Practically make a deliberate choice to be fully present. Put the phone away. Clear your mind of the day's stress and look at your partner as the person you first fell in love with. If the joy has faded, talk together about what you both need to feel safe and excited again. Commitment doesn't only mean faithfulness. It means committing to the shared joy of your relationship. So here's your 1-week action plan to bring immediate vitality back into your relationship and into your health. First, stop checking the box. For the next 7 days, don't engage in intimacy unless you're truly present and enjoying the connection. If you're not feeling it, focus on non-sexual affection instead. Second, practice presence. Commit to 15 minutes each evening of undistracted, non-sexual connection, just sitting together, talking, or touching. Third, share your world. Offer 1 moment of vulnerability with your partner before talking about physical intimacy. Invite them into your emotional space first. My dear friend, I want to leave you with this thought. Your desire for connection, physical affirmation, and shared intimacy is nothing to be ashamed of. It is not a weakness. It is a reflection of your deep human capacity for love and connection. It is the natural, healthy biological response of a man who values his partner and his relationship. Age is not the end of your vitality. Small, intentional, loving changes can bring a powerful return of comfort, freedom, and quiet confidence. You have the ability to build a relationship where connection is a joy, not a duty. If this message spoke to you, help us spread it. Like this video and leave a comment telling me which of these 3 habits you plan to try first. And most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss our next video on building lifelong confidence. You deserve to feel loved, respected, and connected. Go out there and start creating that joyful relationship today. I'm Dr. Hannah Kim, Men's Sexual Health, and I'll see you in the next video.